Okay, today we are going to show you how to make Indian chai, masala chai. So this is Mr. Bob.
Hi.
Don't mind him. And this is any container. Take about 2 cups of water. To make 3 cups of tea, you take 2 cups of water. So it's about 1 to 2 ratio. So we just heating up the water, and then put some few pieces of cardamom. There you go, whole cardamom. You can crush it a bit if you want. You can just smash it a little bit on a countertop. It gives more flavor. So Mr. Bob is using his hands to crush it. There you go.
The seeds inside are the ones that are giving the aroma.
The skin also gives aroma.
Yeah.
But the seeds are more powerful. And you can put a little pieces of cinnamon, cloves. That's optional. Gives a different flavor. But I like cardamom the best. And Mr. Bob just got some cloves. Just 1 piece is enough. You can crush it, or I prefer not to crush the cloves because it tends to be too strong. So let us heat it up until it comes to a boil. So now the water is boiling, and then we're going to use Indian red label tea. It's a Brooke Bond. It's orange pico, so it's got a little orange flavor. But you can use any good black tea powder. So tea powder is best, tea bag is not recommended, but you can use it. So we're going to add maybe like 2 teaspoons. And there you go. 1. There you go. It's just there you go. It's just bubbling up. So now we'll reduce the heat. It's very important you reduce the heat or you turn it off. You do not boil at this point. You already boiled the water and you put in the tea. If you keep boiling it, the tea is going to turn acidic, and it's going to give you a bitter tannic. The tannic acid it releases, and it gets a bitter flavor, which is different from the regular bitterness that you see in tea. So it's important that you turn off the heat, or you keep it at a very low heat. And so there you can see the color is already black now. So I'm going to turn off the heat now, and we are going to, you can drink this black with some little sugar, drain it, but we'll be adding some milk to it. So we're going to heat some milk on a separate container. So here you go, we're going to heat milk in a separate container. We don't need too much milk, it's just maybe 1/3 of the quantity, and you're going to heat up the milk. So normally you can heat the milk in parallel. Okay, so then we'll wait for the milk to boil. So we're going to add about 2 or 3 teaspoons of sugar, or as much as required, or any sweetener. Honey is not recommended because generally you should not add honey to boiling water or any hot liquid. It supposedly is not good for your health in Ayurveda. So we want to strain the tea now. Okay, so we have a simple strainer, and then you can see, I can smell the wonderful aroma of the red label tea with the spices in it. You can see the cardamom there. It's just, you feel so good just smelling this.
Ooh la la!
And Mr. Bob is already all pumped up.
Hi.
So now we're going to get the milk and then add it to it. And the milk is just beginning to boil. So we'll take the hot milk and add it to the tea. Yeah. So you can use whole milk, 2%. I generally don't prefer 1% because it tends to be too light. Because we already have a lot of water in the tea, so I prefer whole milk or 2%. And you can control the amount of milk. I like to use 1/3 milk and 2/3 of the boiled tea, but you can vary as your requirement. And there it is. And give it a nice mix. And you can top it off with little sprinkles of nutmeg, fresh nutmeg. But this just smells so wonderful. So we're going to serve it in a cup and enjoy it with some Indian cookies or samosa. Okay, there you go. This is a Indian tumbler, and there you go. You can see the steam coming out of the hot tea. Okay, and I wish the cameras have some smell sensors so you can actually smell it, and that is